guys, so tonight we're working a little bit late. It's pretty dark. It's only 5:45, but I'm bringing the S185 you just saw me load on the trailer to a parking lot for my friend. And Staten Island is slated to get anywhere from a trace to 2 inches of snow. So this is the first plowable snow Staten Island will be having. We're going to have sub-freezing temperatures until today is Thursday. So up until Tuesday, we're supposed to have sub-freezing temperatures. So if we are to get some snow, it's going to have to be plowed because it's not going to melt. We did get like an inch or two a little bit before Christmas, but it melted pretty much by the afternoon. It got pretty warm. So I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a refresher on snow removal contractor tips. I made a video last year, but I just wanted to reiterate the points if you did not see that video. The first thing is always let the people cross and have the right of way. The second thing is if you're excuse me, leaving your machines in the parking lot like I am tonight so you don't have to trailer, the first thing you should always have is jumper cables, a spare fuel filter for your machine, whatever machine you have, whether it be Bobcat or Cat, whatever. Have a spare fuel filter for your equipment. I use jumper cables. You could have like a booster battery or whatever you got. If you have access to electric, just have a battery charger, which is probably the best thing. So those are the things you don't want to leave home without. And the other point is bring diesel 911 with you in case your fuel gels. If you don't put it in ahead of time, which I do, I actually threw a little bit in the machine before. If you don't do that and treat the fuel and you get frozen up, you're going to want to have that diesel 911 on you to put in the tank at the time. This way it'll work on getting the fuel on gel. I mean, diesel 911 is the best thing that I've come across in all my time. I've tried other brands of stuff, before I got to the diesel 911, and the 911 works the best. The other products were good, but the 911 is the best stuff. It actually cleaned out the 843 Danger Zones injectors when they were getting fouled up. So they really cleaned the machine out well. Of course, always check your tire inflation. If you have air tires on your machine, go over them with the soapy water. Make sure you have no leaks. It would be the worst thing in the world, morning of a snowstorm, to find you got a flat tire, especially on a front end loader. You want to make sure those are all addressed. I always grease the machine prior to working, keep the water out of the pins and bushings. You don't want the rust and corrosion to get in there and destroy your pins. Because no matter what you do, the snow's going to get in there and melt, and it'll be hot, and that's how you get that wear in those pins prematurely. The other point I would like to make is try not to trailer your equipment during the snowstorm. If you can avoid it, do it. It's very, very dangerous. The best advice I could give you is to not tow at all. I try not to tow. That's why I bring the machine the night before, and I don't have multiple lots because I don't have the insurance. So I don't have contracts where I got to be moving around. But if you do and you have to, you got to go very, very slow. A loaded trailer is more likely to slip and slide than an empty trailer. So if you have to move your machine after you plow a certain lot, then that would be fine. You leave the machine at the important spot that you got to do first. Then you could go with an empty trailer, which is a lot safer. Pick up the machine and then go. Maybe by then the streets are pretty clear and you can drive as if it was just a rainy day. It would just be wet. But if that's not an option, you got to be very, very cautious with that. All right. And you always want to check your battery. Make sure, throw a tester on it. Make sure that it's good and strong if you're going to get really freezing temperatures. Maybe you want to change that battery before anything bad happens to it. So that's the checklist. If you leave salt in the parking lot, try to lock it up, block it, do whatever you can, because snow will make people crazy, and people who are not necessarily thieves will become thieves if they're desperate enough. Desperate people make for dangerous people. So you always want to have your equipment and supplies locked up nice, blocked off. You don't want to come to the site and everything is all gone. Got to be very careful with that as well. So I'm off to the parking lot. We're going to be sitting in bumper-to-bumper traffic at this point. So guys, please be safe out there plowing the snow. Make a lot of money. I'll talk to you soon. Job. My father dug it out for us. Got to pour some more driveways, a patio. I'll make a video of that. Got some sonotubes to do. So if we don't get too much snow, we'll do that. But if we have to be here, we're going to have to be here. See what happens. I did this cement back. That entrance way. That one speed bump always survives. I ripped out the other two over the years.